Hey there! Welcome back to another episode of Kotlin with Compose. Today we are diving into an essential topic for Android development, that is resources in Jetpack Compose. So let's get started. Understanding and managing resources is crucial for any Android app. Resources includes everything from strings, colors, and dimensions to images and layout. They help make your app dynamic, adaptable, and easy to manage. In this video, we will cover the basics of resources in Jetpack Android, how to use them in Jetpack Compose, and best practices to keep your code clean and efficient. Firstly, let's talk about the different types of resources you can use in your Android project. The most common resources types include strings, used for any text in your app; colors, define the colors used in your apps; dimension, specify sizes such as padding and margins; drawables, images and shapes used in your UI; and lastly, layouts, which we used to use in the XML, and since we are using the Jetpack, we will be excluding the layout part. And all these resources are stored in the res directory of your project. Within the res directory, you will find subdirectories like values, drawable, layout, and more. Each of these directories serve as a specific purpose. As you can see, I have opened my Android Studio, and on the folder section, you can see under app, there is a res folder which is for resources, and inside this folder there are other folders like drawable, mapmap, values, and XML. In drawable folders, we include all our image resources, and inside the mapmap we include our app icons, and inside the values we declare our colors, strings, and themes XML files, and inside the XML we define our metadata for like data extraction rules and backup rules. So you can see there is no layout subdirectories as they used to be while we developed the Android project with Java, and since we are using Kotlin and Compose, so you can see there is no layout subdirectories. So we'll be working on this color, string, and drawable part for this video. So let's move into the drawable part for the first. So for drawable example, so let's preview some drawables here. First, let's preview what's here in the drawable by default. So let's call a composable for image, and to call the drawables we use painter-resource. So painter-resource, so here you can include your drawables like r.drawable.ic launcher background. That's it. So you can see in the preview, okay, it's paused. Okay, so you can see in the preview that the background, okay, I think I have missed the content and description here, so let's add it. That's it, work now. So you can see the default resource in the drawable that we used, and it's so instead of null you can also define it as string like this. it's better to always define your content description because it helps for accessibility feature. So with these content descriptions, if you write the content description here, then when the accessibility is on the device, then while pressing on this image, the what is written on this content description is explained to the user. If you want to add files in this drawable, then you can simply drag and drop your files over this folder, or you can also just copy paste your images and you can just paste it here. So let me just copy some images. So yeah, okay, so let me paste it. So yeah, I have inserted two images here, sunny, which is a icon of a sun, and sun rainy, which is this icon. And let's use this icon in our preview section. So let's comment this out and let's create another image, and let's create content description null here and use painter resource again, and let's call it r.drawable. Let's call sunny, and let's see the preview. So you can see the preview icon is here. So let's just give it content descriptions of center, I mean content alignment for center, so it will be center aligned. So yeah, you can see. Now let's add. Similarly, if you want to add another, then instead of sunny rainy, then you can use, yeah, you can see the changes. So in this way you can use the drawable resources, and you can call it by using painter resource here. And now let's move to string resources. So in string resources, you can create a string by just creating a string type and giving it a name. Let's give it test string, and let's write test string here. And now let's use this string in our preview. So let's add, let's comment this and let's add text. So to call the string resource, we use string resource like we did for painter, like painter resource. So we use string resource here, and we can do like r.string dot test string. So you'll get the preview here, like test string here over the preview section. So you can see the string resource that we just created in the string.xml. We can access by using string resource and r.string for your string name. And similarly for colors, as you can see, there are default colors like purple 200, purple 500, and similarly you can add your own color by creating a color type and giving names. Let's give it gray. So let's create a gray. First let's type FF for opacity, and let's keep a color code CE for gray, I guess. So yeah, it's gray. So if you want to use the color, then we can just simply like color and colorResource. So r.color. Like we created gray, so gray. So in this way you can use the color. So let's update the UI, and you can see the text color is changed as we defined it in the color resource. Using resources in this way helps keeps your UI code clean and maintainable. It also makes it easy to update your app's design without touching the code. So that's it for today's tutorial on resources in Jetpack Compose in Android. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Kotlin with Compose. For more Kotlin and Jetpack Compose tutorials, follow the channel, and thanks for watching and happy coding.